Quiz Larasket, downstairs clerk 413. I've managed to successfully infiltrate the upstairs. I've filled in their form, not too sure what happens now. I hope no one misses me too much while I'm away. I just remember to feed my wash drawer. I'm sorry for leaving my post, boss, but I swear this was all in your service. This will be a grand journey, my lord. How legends will be told of this day. How Quiz infiltrated the upstairs, how I stole everything that wasn't nailed down, how I turned all of the gods against each other. Legends, tales, myths will be told of my work as a full-fledged demon of the downstairs. A shape-shifting chameleon amongst gods!
Hi there! Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the upstairs. Let me get that for you. Love the horns, by the way.
What horns?
Huh. I could have sworn you had horns on your head anyway. Gotta say, you must be the most relaxed human we've had in a while. Most people I see are a little more freaked out with the realization of the afterlife.
Guess I'm special.
I guess you are. Nice to meet you, Quiz Larasket?
Quiz for short.
Hi, Quiz. I'm the Gatekeeper. I get to decide who does and doesn't enter the upstairs. Oh, I gotta say, your record of achievements during your life are pretty impressive. It'd be difficult to find a reason not to let you in. Whoa, you won 7 different Nobel Prizes, cured cancer, saved the bees, stopped climate change, murdered Andrew Tate. Normally we're not a big fan of murder around here, but go on then, in this case I'll allow it. You don't seem to have written your place of work. What exactly did you do while alive again?
I was an insurance claims investigator.
Oh. And where did you work?
Ninth Circle something. I don't remember. It was middle management, very boring stuff.
The Ninth Circle?
Ninth Circle. Insurance specialists.
Right. And what was that like? What was your boss like?
Work was tough. It was a little more cutthroat than I had anticipated. I took this big job overseas to impress my boss without telling anybody, and, well, I know when I go back they're going to absolutely love me.
Well, you're not going back anymore, Quiz. You're dead. Free will is strange.
Yes, of course. The work was tough but rewarding.
I sure hope you weren't burnt out. Long hours and everything.
No. It was a very humane workplace. Lots of HRs for some reason.
Right. Sure. What is this? What? I'm sorry. I just couldn't hold it in anymore. Whew. You're gonna make things damn interesting, aren't you?
Yeah.
Welcome to the upstairs, Quiz Larasket. You'll be the apprentice for Kronos, so find him once you enter the gate. Oh, and I hope you enjoy your visit.
Visit? I'm dead! Do I get to leave?
My poster compared to yours, son. You'll see, I've got so much more presence than you. I'm really commanding the image, if you can tell. It's all about how you carry yourself.
No, you're right. You're so right, Kronos. Good point. Is Bob sleeping again? Aww.
Hi! The Gatekeeper told me to find Kronos.
Hello, I am Kronos. I suppose that you're my new apprentice. It's been too long since I've taken anyone under my own. Welcome to the upstairs, tiny human. What's your name?
I'm Kucuk, everything's a quiz.
Lovely to meet you, Quiz. How old are you?
I was very young, only 20, when I died a very normal, boring human death. I was hit by a train. Anyways, would you mind showing me around? I'm curious to find out how everything works.
Of course. We're holding a vote later, but we're taking a bit of a break for now. Tell me, did you follow politics much?
Not really, no. I'm sure if it's not though, that helps.
I'm not entirely sure it does. We work a bit like a voting cabinet, a parliament, if you will. We are a pantheon of gods. Our power shifts depending on human belief, but generally there is one god, the god above all, that leads us and appoints us to departments. Being a god is almost like being a minister or secretary for it. For example, I'm the god of time. Tell me, did you believe in God or gods when you were alive?
Believe no. No, I did research them a lot though, which is how I know you're the legendary Kronos from Greek myth.
Well, I think calling him legendary is a bit rich, personally.
My poster! Oh, how could you? Do you know how much work I had Daedalus do just to get the colour balance right?
Nice to meet you, Quiz. I'm Zeus, natural legendary god. I'm sorry for whatever string of bad decisions led you to be in care of Kronos. You gonna eat this one too, Kronos? Or is this one behind you?
Are you going to try and have sex with this one too, son? Or are those things behind you?
I'll never tell.
So, what are all the praises about?
Well, you know that god above all that Kronos mentioned, the one that rules over us and appoints us to positions of power?
Yeah.
They're dead.
That can happen. How are you not freaked out? How are you not freaked out?
Just relax, Quiz. Everything is in hand. We're holding a vote later to elect the new god above all. That's what the posters are for. You picked a great time to die.
You know, I gotta say, Quiz, you do much better with my apprentice. Learning politics from Kronos is a bit like learning anger management from Hera.
Oh, you're so great. Why don't you tell the human what fancy little titles you've got now?
With pride. I am the former god above all, and currently the very essential, highly respected, incredible god of weather.
You're a joke! I'm the only god the others respect.
Come on, Kronos. You threw a tantrum last week because the old god above all wouldn't let you redo your birthday.
It was rude to schedule it when Mercury was in retrograde. The vibes were all wrong.
Hey, don't worry. We don't respect you or Zeus equally.
Quiz. Meet my most overworked colleague, the god of war.
I would get up to introduce myself, but I haven't had a chance to sit in a millennium.
No worries. Nice to meet you, Morrigan.
And how do you know my name?
Like I said, I was very interested in researching the gods before I died. Yes, you just got a new person, eh? Oh, this guy. Hi, I'm Quiz. Who are you? Sam. God of Harvard. I think I remember you. What religion are you from? Oh, none of them. I'm just Sam. What?
It's just Sam.
Hi.
Sam keeps reinventing themselves, pretending they're a new god. New names, new dresses, new religions, all so they can keep being re-elected the god of harvest again, and again, and again. We kind of just let Sam have a fun.
I'm like 90% sure what you're doing is breaking eternal law.
Oh, come on, Loki. I'm just a spoil sport. The god of war wants to keep electing me as god of harvest. Who am I to say no? Even if I'm Demeter, or Osiris, or Ceres, or whatever. You know, my parents used to say a god by any other name would smell just as sweet.
That's from Romeo and Juliet. You don't even have parents! Please, do continue to make a fool of yourself.
I'm sorry. Did you say you were Loki? Are you the god of mischief, master of deception, shapeshifter, and lord?
How's finances treating you, Loki?
Been good. Little busy.
I'm sorry. Via you, the god of finances? That seems like a terrible idea. Who voted for you?
Probably the people thought late-stage capitalism was somehow sustainable. The gods had a vote and they felt I'd really reformed from my trickster ways.
That's not quite true, is it? There was a vote and it was a mess. Plutus and Hyson got into some shouting match over crypto, and by the time the smoke had cleared, Loki had swayed off the voters.
I'm a persuasive guy. How's time treating you, Kronos?
That's alright. Same thing day after day, to be honest.
You're telling me. Kronos, do you know if the boss was able to approve my immediate and permanent execution?
Sorry, buddy. Doesn't look like there's anything in the system.
Figures. You know, humans, they have this weird obsession with creating new wars. Star Wars. Storage Wars. Thumb Wars. World War One. World War Two. I mean, how would you feel about covering my shift for like a millennium?
Working outside the park is in violation of eternal law.
And how do you know that?
The gatekeeper told me.
How does that come up in conversation?
Both of you lay off the human. I'm sure she's just heard it around somewhere. It is the afterlife. Right. I've got work to do. I will see you all at the vote later. Oh, and thank you for the idea for the new poster, Elman. Took a while, but we got there.
Don't mention it.
What's that for?
She irritates me deeply.
Right, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go get off before the vote.
Me too. Probably wake myself up a bit, huh?
I ought to do the same. Lovely meeting you, Quiz.
Likewise. So, are all of the gods here?
Usually, yes, but currently most of them are on some mission from the late god above all. It'll just be us for a while. How are you finding everything?
Oh, I'm just observing at the moment, forming my opinions, curious to learn more.
Well, keep your wits about you. The gods can be a cruel bunch.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be just like home.
Well, vote should be starting any time now. Come with me.
No time to waste. Very excited to see this vote. Should be fun.
Good eternity, everyone. After the passing of the old god above all, the duty of electing the next one falls upon all of you. Since most of the pantheon is unavailable, their votes and nominations shall be rendered void. Therefore, only the votes of those present shall be counted.
Yeah. Can we hurry this up? Oh, I want to get my throne back already.
If you wish to run for god above all, raise your hand.
Quiz, you can't run for God above all, you're a human.
We can't vote either.
I see we have 4 nominees. Fantastic. Each nominee will now give a short speech to make their case. After the speeches are finished, the gods may vote. Zeus, you're up first.
Watch and learn, Kronos.
Esteemed colleagues, immortal freeloaders. Today, I, Zeus, stand before you, your former god above all, current god of weather, and soon to be god above all again, pending your votes. Now, I've heard rumours that my last term was too intense, that I overused lightning, that I turned mortal life into a game show with terrible ones. To that I say you're welcome. When I ruled, things happened. Mortals respected us, worshipped us, and counter mildly annoying us. That is leadership. I transformed our pantheon into a shining Mount Olympus, the likes of which we are yet to see again. When you vote me up, you can expect that I will fix our pantheon, fix our Earth, and make sure that we all stay on top forever. Oh, and I love humans, by the way.
Yes, we know that. A little bit too much.
I've heard that Kronos intends on running again. Would you really trust someone like that to rule? It'd be like letting Cerberus run the treasury. Now, if you vote me, I promise, once again, that I will fix our pantheon, fix our Earth, and send this idiot back downstairs where he belongs. Vote for Zeus. Let lightning strike the same place twice.
I didn't think it could do
You're up next, Loki.
Fellow deities, gods of new and old, forces of celestial bounce. Sam, I come before you today, not as Loki, god of trickery, but as Loki, god of finances.
Boo!
Chaos, deception, mayhem, and use it to create Excel spreadsheets. Now, I know what you're thinking. Loki in charge of everything? Is that really a good idea? But isn't that the beauty of redemption, my friends? Who better? The one who knows what not to do. The one who was a trickster and a knave, but has since reformed their ways. The one who can bring a perfect mix of security and excitement. When I was god of trickery, I sowed chaos. But now, I'm safe, I'm sensible, I'm secure. Now, electing me isn't about electing a god. It's about electing change. Order with a slight bit of mischief. Safety and security with just enough unpredictability to keep everything fun. So let's vote Loki. Let's balance the books. And a little bit of unbalanced everything else.
Great speech, Loki. Sam, you're up.
Alright, let's do this one more time.
Too soon.
Oh, God. Where is that music coming from?
Hi, I'm Sam. That's right, that's Sam. God of harvest, patron of grain, wheat, corn, and everything else crop related. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is the God of harvest just some guy who smells faintly of granola? Well, buckle up, Pantheon, let me take you back. It was the year 0, and I was a new god on the block. God of the harvest gig. Total dead end. Loads of mud, 0 glory. But then I thought, hey, people need to eat, right? So, I threw my hat in the ring. A few millennia later, I pitched to the big guy upstairs to employ a Cyrus. Boom, hired. I was a Cyrus. Joke's on them. Anyway, so fast forward a few years, we're here now. I've invented brunch, started a few famines, and taught the mortals how to monetize avocados. You're welcome for that one, Loki.
I love you.
So, why vote for me? Because I'm adaptable and creative. While everyone else is out there eating their children and throwing tantrums and starting wars and wasting the divine budget. I'm here feeding people and keeping the divine pantry stocked. Vote Sam. Let's harvest greatness together. Or lunch.
Wow, Kronos. None of these candidates seem that good. Maybe it'd be better if you let a human run for the position. Or if there's no god above all. Just saying.
Right. Last up is Kronos.
Good luck, Kronos. You'll need it.
Always good to know that my competition is a man whose dating history looks like a police report. Thank you, Gatekeeper. Fellow gods, friends, eternal co-workers, I've been around a long time. Longer than most of you, but I'm not here to rehash old glories or play the divine PR game, no. I stand before you today as an immortal who has seen what happens when power is misused, and what happens when those misuses go unchecked.
You tried to eat me!
And yet, here you are! Proof that poor parenting does not disqualify you from leadership. I ruled once. Badly. I lost power, and rightfully so. But in the centuries since, I've changed. Time changes everything, even time himself. Leadership isn't about lightning bolts or clever finance tricks. It's not about disguises or harvests or even having the most believers. It's about showing up every day and fighting for what you already have. It's about adapting, learning, repairing. If this dysfunctional little family of ours is going to survive, it needs someone who has made the mistakes and has no desire to repeat them. I won't promise you perfection like these other gods, but I can promise you consistency, clarity, and care. Vote for Kronos. Help me build a better future, worthy of the gods we pretend to be.
Well said, Kronos. And with that, it's time to vote.
Oh, democracy time, baby!
The vote shall be public, and you may vote for any candidate.
Wow. You say, I wonder who you'll vote for.
I'll vote for the finest candidate, of course.
And who would that be?
No one but myself.
Of course it is. I suppose we're doing it this way. I vote for Kronos.
I vote for Loki.
I vote for God of Harvest. I can't remember what name I was supposed to be using.
Wow, Morgan.
I vote Sam. Sam.
Wow, Morgan.
It looks like you're not going to get that break you really, really wanted. With all of these gods so desperate to put you to work.
I abstain.
What? What kind of god of war sets on a battle?
Quiz is right. All of you are just going to run things exactly the same way as before. I can't, in good conscience, vote for any of you. We have a duty to the mortals.
In that case, it appears we have a tie. Now we go to the human vote.
I vote Quiz! You said I couldn't vote.
You can't. Not in the main vote anyway. In the case of a tie, we go to human belief.
I shall go and gather information on human belief, and I will call a meeting once I've counted all the votes.
Okay. And how does that work?
When a human believes in a god or gods, they give them a sort of power up here. Free will is strange. Sometimes there may be the need for food, or money, or love, even time. Well, in any case, if a human believes in or worships a god enough, they give them access to that power. And in this case, that comes in the form of votes. So, if a human believes in you, or worships you, or hell, even needs the thing that you can provide them, you could be the next god above all.
Okay. But what if there aren't enough humans to believe in or worship your department?
Well, a god needs 50% majority vote from the humans. And if this doesn't happen, the vote goes back to the gods, and then back to the humans, and then over and over again until the new god above all is elected.
So, hypothetically, if someone were to keep you all voting amongst yourselves, there would never be a new god above all.
And why on earth would you want to cause that much chaos?
Good point.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Get it.
Events on Earth. We ought to get ourselves caught up. Come on, Quiz. This will blow your mind. of omniscience for us, son.
Well, I considered bringing a big rock to chew on. I figured it was neither the time nor the place. Magical artifact room that's a bit dusty.
Well,
Clean.
do you think you can handle that, Morrigan?
Well, if you're trying to put more work on my plate, you're just making the decision to abstain easier and easier.
So, what does this do? It shows the events on Earth?
The concept of gazing into infinite knowledge can be quite difficult for someone who hasn't done it before.
I think it's unfair how infrequently the procedures let us use the orb. When I become god above all, I'm gonna let us use the orb all the time.
Sam, you're literally the god of start. Who exactly is going to vote for you?
Farmers, people who really like bread, and beer. Gluten intolerance is gonna be hard to win over though.
How does knowing the events on Earth change things? Like, humans have free will, or...
Free will is strange.
Alright. Get culty. I get it.
Is everyone ready?
Go ahead, Keith. Earth's a little bit screwed up right now.
What the actual fuck are they doing? Why are they going to war? Again! Again! I mean, seriously, what is wrong with them?
How will this affect the economy?
Climate change is real!
All of our destinies ripple together and flow forth from the mouth of a river. I saw free will and determinism dance on the bank of time's unending, ceaseless entropy. I stood on the bank of the tides of fate, unable to intervene, in full comprehension of my own insignificance to change the waves.
Girl, look at this guy was. We've all seen the river of fate, buddy. Get in line. Honestly, I empathise with Morrigan here though. Being god of harvest looks like it's going to be a lot of work. I don't envy whoever that is once I become god above all.
Keep having the exact same position.
Okay.
Well, events on Earth do look like they're going to complicate things. You know, might be the most difficult election we've had in a long time.
Time!
For once in your mistake of a life, son, you are right. This is why it is so important that none of us interfere with the events on Earth. A single ripple could completely change the tides.
Tides!
You're right, son. I'm going to see if I can get them brought back down to reality.
No. You were up to something. Morrigan, come with me. They're up to something.
Idiots might be right for once. This is acting strange.
Ooh, Loki. How are finances?
Good. Been better.
It's missed the old days, right? When mischief ran wild.
What do you imply?
It's just this seeing into the orb. The all we've got to harvest looks like it's going to be a lot of work. But you know what would be fun? Being god above all.
What do I get out of it?
Well, the god above all could see to appointing you back to your old role.
Sam,
Yes.
if you think I have any intention of reclaiming my own role, you are terribly mistaken. Furthermore, if you think I need your help in doing so, you're even stupider than I first thought.
Come on, Loki. You can't fool me.
I mean, I literally am the former master of reception, and you're a buffoon, so yes.
Okay, I'm insulted that you think I'm a baboon.
Buffoon.
No, I don't care what kind of monkey I am. It is plain rude to call me one. Look, all I'm saying is that if there were to be a financial crash of some kind, people would rely on food. We need a good harvest, good agriculture. That could lead to God of Harvest getting, I don't know, more power, more votes perhaps. Who's to say?
You're an idiot.
But a smart dude.
That's not smart.
But a smart tomorrow.
Okay, Sam. I'll join this scheme of yours. But you're very lucky I miss Mischief.
Thanks, Loki, you're not going to regret this. You and that Miss Mischief of yours are going to love how I run the Pantheon.
I'm already beginning to regret this.
Take this. It normally does wonders for us gods.
Oh, what's this then? Sneaking off to tamper with the votes?
I'm trying to look after my apprentice. Not that you'd understand that, son.
I don't understand. Kronos. Looking at someone placed into his care. Likely.
How's she looking? I need to talk to her when she's feeling up to it.
She's stabilizing. The pomegranate is helping. What do you need to talk to her about?
Just something I noticed.
Look at Kronos. Benevolent ruler. Oh, who knew the god of time could be so kind?
Do you have something you want to say to me, son?
Oh, I've got plenty. You are an awful ruler and an even worse father. And don't pretend like you actually care about this little mentor act you're putting on. It's full of it. Didn't even back me. Your own son in the vote.
Oh, you have plenty to learn before you're ready to rule again. Or have you forgotten what happened last time?
Oh, for the love of God above all, are you two seriously arguing again?
Oh, why am I such an awful ruler? Name one thing I'm bad at.
You're terrible at giving punishment.
I am great with giving punishments. Look at Sisyphus. He learns... He's still... What about Ixion? Now there's someone who really matters. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Will Smith ones. Right. Prometheus! Get on, Prometheus! Now, what is it? Please. Really? Every day?
Yeah.
Wow, that's harsh. Well, it's not like you're a perfect leader either. Or have you forgotten how things went with the Titans?
No, you know what, son? It was actually quite difficult to forget when you overthrew me and slaughtered half of my siblings. It's quite hard to forget your own son betraying your entire family.
Oh, yeah, like father, like son, I guess.
You are such a piece of work, do you know that? I never claimed to be the perfect father, Zeus.
Guys, where's Quiz?
But I've changed, son, and it hurts me every time you don't see that. You must know I care about you deep down.
Oh, piss off! You say you changed. You changed a bit. You're still the same power-hungry manipulator you always were.
Guys, she shouldn't be left unattended.
Yeah, you care about me. You care about me. The only thing you ever cared about was your life legacy, your honour, your pride. Don't pretend fatherhood is some sacred duty you missed the loss of. No. You wore that crown and used it like a club.
Guys, there's a human running around the Pantheon having just gained omniscience. I mean, are you seriously not concerned about this? Oh Christ, you're both actually useless. I'm gonna go look for her myself. Don't I love having more work to do?
But no. You're sorry, and you've changed. And you'll make it up for all the shitty things you did because you're a new Titan. No one is buying it, Kronos. If I'm a piece of work, then you are tasteless. You made me this way. You got everything that is coming to you. You prideful, pathetic, sorry excuse for a father.
You do not get to talk to me that
I can talk to you however I want. You were never there for me as a father. Stop acting like you were damn.
Oh, but like you loved me so much! Like you were the perfect son! You betrayed me! Don't you ever forget that. You destroyed everything I worked so hard to build! I wasn't evil. I was terrified of losing everything I had. That's why I did what I did. And not a day goes by where I'm not haunted by it. What, you think I enjoyed eating your brothers and sisters? You think it was what I wanted? You think it was fun for me? I was at the mercy of fate. I didn't have a choice. I did what I had to do to protect my brothers and my sisters, my family, Zeus. A family that you were fated to destroy. I hope that on some level, no matter how much I fucked you up, you can understand that. But I'm here now. And I am trying. I can be your father again. We can be a family again, son.
I understand why you did what you did. But stop calling me your son.
Fine. But I honestly do regret what I did.
You regret that if I would. Nothing more.
I should go and find Prisoner.
Yeah. You do that. Don't see another reason for you to stick around.
Downstairs clerk, 413. I was just granted access to gaze into the orb of omniscience. I saw human life, all of it. It was so strange, boss. The humans, they all act with such a purpose despite lacking it. They all think they're so much bigger than they actually are, but it's all they've got, so they try to...
Quiz, are you there? What are you doing in the magical artifact room?
Zeus mentioned it needed a clean. What I
Well, I wouldn't open that if I were you.
What does it do?
That's Pandora's box.
Oh, I've heard of this, yeah. It lets out sin, vice, corruption, evil, all that bad stuff.
No, that's all already out there. I trapped a giant flying snake in it once. And if you let it out, I am going to need to use the staff of incomprehensible horrors on you.
What does that do?
Incomprehensible horrors? Noted. Right. Let's get to it. What are you really doing here? I mean, you're obviously not human.
I'm human. I'm just doing human things, helping in the upstairs, like a good human should.
Uh-huh. And what did you say you did whilst alive again?
I was a car salesman.
And what was the name of the place you worked at?
Night Circle Auto Traders. Great deals and free used vehicles.
This isn't one of our artifacts.
This is Quiz Downstairs clerk, 413. I was just granted access to gaze into the orb of omniscience. I saw human life, all of it.
You're from the downstairs. That's new.
Okay, I know, this looks bad, but, stay back, or shoot.
Quiz, do you know what that does?
I know it's a gun.
It shoots chocolate.
Alright, well stay back, you're gonna face full of Cadbury's.
Quiz. Don't worry. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I would love to talk if you're willing to.
Fine.
What are you really doing here?
I wanted to impress my boss. They always complain about how little we know about what goes on up here, so I've had this tape recorder on the whole time to show them.
So you snuck into the literal afterlife to impress a boss that might not even know you're here.
Okay, well, when you put it like that,
Chris, that's incredibly brave. I mean, very idiotic, but brave. I did a similar thing once.
you did?
Mm-hmm. In my first few centuries, I snuck into the downstairs to grab information on the old god above all, but did a much better job at hiding it than you did. No offense.
None taken.
But when I got back, the god above all thanked me for my service, but it was straight back to being the god of war. And nothing changed.
Wow, that's bleak. Can I ask you a question?
Are you going to tell your boss?
Why didn't you run for God above all? I know if I had the opportunity like that, I would jump at it in a heartbeat.
The short answer? It's because things don't change, Quiz.
Things that Morrigan, your old boss, yeah, he's dead. And one of your co-workers is about to become the next god above all. That seems like a pretty big change to me.
That's not the way it works for us. Free will.
The next one of you gods to tell me that free will is strange is going to get the staff incomprehensible terrors used on them.
Incomprehensible horrors, Quiz. The staff of Incomprehensible Terrors just sends you to Milton Keynes.
What is Milton Keynes?
No idea. Look, things move in cycles here. It's just the same thing over and over and over again.
That's pretty cynical.
Take Zeus and Kronos, for example. I mean, they've been bickering for a millennia. They need your therapy. More times than I can count, but every time come back is just straight back to war. I mean, Sam's been exiled, like, 1,000 times for her voter fraud, but she always comes back, and she's always the god of harvest. And Loki, reformed now, sure, but give him the opportunity and he'll definitely stab you in the back for fun again. Yeah.
Dark outlook. You've made a great demon.
And you're very ambitious. You would have made a great god.
Yeah, well, we don't always get what we wish for. Were you being serious when you said you wouldn't tell the others about me?
Yes.
Why?
Because things don't change. Quiz, it's all a loop. And we're going round and round in circles over and over again. I mean, it's not too different from the humans, to be honest.
Guess we better go see what the humans think then you've got above all.
Damn right. Put it back!
Fine!
Thank you for your patience, everyone. The human vote has now been counted, and the results will be announced once all the gods are present.
Sorry we're late. Quiz got a bit lost.
It's good to see you again, Chris.
I am. Thanks.
I can now announce that no god has gotten the over 50% of votes required from the humans to become the next god above all.
What? How is that even possible? Can you at least tell us you got the most votes?
Oh, you did, Sam. Apparently some kind of recent financial crash has left lots of people hungry. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Loki?
Oops. Alright, so what happens now? Can I be God before?
Suppose we vote again.
Okay. I vote for Zeus.
Sam. I vote Sam.
I vote for Loki.
I thought we had a deal, Elman.
I guess we're going back to the easily manipulatable human vote.
No, how dare you? We have
I vote for
basic
Kronos.
You still vote for yourself.
That's
You're not voting for the same condescension. And you're still thinking
I've heard enough from all of you. It's time to set things straight.
Usually the Gatekeeper doesn't get involved in this kind of thing.
Oh, you idiots. I'm the god of the ball. And I've made my decision.
What decision?
How to fix you, sorry lot. Come on, all of the gods just being sent off just as I die? Grow up. I did this to test you buffoons.
Why does everyone keep thinking I'm a monkey?
Why are you testing us?
Because you're a mess. I mean, Kronos and Zeus, how long have you two been bickering like children?
Oh, how
Zip
dare
it! You need to learn some humility. You keep running around with the humans like they're your little playthings. I remember your tenure as god of the ball, Zeus. Trust me when I say that your thunderbolts are definitely overcompensating for something. And you! How long have you been around, Kronos?
7,000.
It was rhetorical. Let the pride go for 1 minute. Oh great, you want to be the father of this idiot and you're sorry. Well, let's stop obsessing over our past victories and failures, shall we? I'm sending you both to Asclepius. That's what you're right at.
I object to this. How many times have Zeus and I gone to therapy?
Quiet! The god above all has spoken. Go! Now!
You have not heard the last of Zeus. When I'm back, I'm going for my throne.
For once in your divine life, son, don't make a fool of yourself.
Alright, next up, Loki. As far as I can tell, you have been nothing but loyal in your management of finances. And as such, I would like to allow you to return to being god of trickery. If you want, consider it a reward.
Thank you, God above all. I just have one small, minuscule, insignificant question. Now that I am god of trickery again, can I be fired from this position?
The word is final.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I just have one little thing to say. Sound body getting this entire time! I'm completely messed up! Make yourself got a bubble! I will sound again! Never mind! I sound also thinks you're ugly, treacherous girls as well! What? Exactly! Treachery! Needing push, immediate instability, preventing yourself and compass to help parents!
Loki, that was mean!
Sam! I'm the god of deception! What did you expect? Sam's a traitor.
I'm not surprised. Sam, I sentence you to exile. 400 years.
No! Wait, 100 years?
100 years.
Oh, slight work. Oh, I'll see you guys in a bit then. Don't get up to too much mischief without me, oh man.
No promises. See you later, alligator.
In 100 years, crocodile.
Oh, how I loathe them.
Now, you two. First off, let me say, I know you're a demon, was Larisket. And I respect Morrigan for wanting to keep your secret.
How do you know?
Besides the numerous obvious signs. I used my powers on your tape recorder when you got here. I've been listening to it ever since. How do you think I know what all the other gods were talking about? Morrigan, I heard your conversation with Larisket. You said that you're feeling hopeless, feeling like nothing changes, feeling like you're in execution. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, Well, I'd like to grant you your wish. I'm removing you from the position of God of War
Oh, thank you so much. I can finally die.
and appointing you as the new God of Finances.
Finances. I'm still paying off my student loans.
Well, with Loki back on trickery, we've got a vacancy in government and figured you'd be a good fit. But just so we're clear, this is only a trial. If you turn out to be bad at it, or if we find a better fit, you're back to being God of War. So, thank you, God above all.
Thank you. God above all. I'll take it. It's something.
Perfect. Now leave me with Quizlar's Gap.
Go easy on him, boss.
Any chance I'm getting out of this with my soul still intact?
Hi there. Pleasure to meet you. No, I wasn't lying when I said I love the horns, by the way. Why don't you put them back on? Much better. You've had an interesting time here. Gathered information on the gods, tried to sabotage the vote, managed to get a glimpse at omniscience, and had a heart-to-heart with a god. Sure must beat middle management.
Look, just punish me and then send me back downstairs already.
No, that's not quite what I was thinking. I'd like to offer for you to stay. You wouldn't be a full-fledged god or anything, but it'd be useful to have you around. Plus, the past couple hours have been way more enjoyable than the last 2 centuries running the planet.
Why me?
I guess you're special.
And if I refuse, are you gonna destroy me or something?
No. If you refuse, I'll send you back downstairs. You can tell your boss everything that you found. Maybe get a promotion. Maybe not. But this is your decision to make. Not mine, and not your boss's. You choose where you want to stay and work.
Wow. It's middle management wherever I go. Exciting!
Congratulations, Quiz. You've got free will. Strangest thing someone can have. I'm excited to see what you do.